I'm Mark Wood and you're watching Mariners TV.
Have a tough game that we really had to find a way to win, but were you pleased with the way that we did that in the second half?
Definitely. So I think we as a game, that was the challenge at half time, and I think if we did that at the beginning, I still think in the first half we were the better team and we could have been a couple of goals ahead really, but we kind of raised the bar like we were asked at half time, and we're pleased with the performance really.
But for a side that's so close to the bottom of the table, it showed a lot of spirit, didn't it, and they caused you some problems in the game?
Surprised us. I think they were a lot better than you think they're going to be when you do look at the table, and that's why you can't. I think if you've been around like football a long time, you kind of turn up at this level and expect to be the bottom of the league. Let's just turn up, do what we need to do, and then win the game. You know, you're in for a battle really, and I think they were really good value to come up here, and obviously the travel that they've made and the way they did it. So it was hopefully people enjoyed the game.
After a tough start, we seemed to hit with stride sort of midway through the first half, and especially at the start of the second half. What was the key behind that, do you think?
I think it was just, as a players, we've got to maybe just raise the bar on the intensity. So I think we tried really hard at the beginning, and it was probably some of the stuff weren't coming off, but I think they kind of played really well at the way they kind of pressed us but kept the ball, so probably weren't expecting that. I think we just kind of grew into the game, so I'll probably say from there it's almost learning what they were like in the first 30 minutes, and then we went from there and won the game.
Seems to be a lot of positivity about on the pitch and off the pitch at the minute as well. How much of a difference is that making to you as players?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think everybody enjoys it here. There's nobody who I see who comes in and who's like kind of sick of being here, and we train, we put the work in, and I think it's kind of like, see yourselves, I always say, like, you enjoy what you do as well, and the fans, like, see it coming off there and everyone's happy. It helps when you're winning, and of course it does, but it kind of like there's something special here, I suppose.
The biggest crowd of the season today as well, that must have made a difference to you.
Yeah, it was good. You heard with the banter with the keeper and stuff and that, like on the bench, and I suppose that's why people are coming to enjoy it as well, and like you say, we're winning, which helps, but there's a good feel for the place, so great atmosphere and good win.
For yourself, your first start since the Stockport game, how pleased was it to be back out there from the start?
I didn't want to come off. I think obviously the sensible thing was to come off, and that's where the manager's really well. But I kind of was enjoying it, and I felt like we were banging the drum, shall we say, to kind of get another goal, which did come obviously with Josh and Army coming on and making a difference. So I loved it. I kind of don't want it to stop, and kind of hopefully kind of keep doing it.
It's been a really frustrating period though, because you were really in your stride when you got that injury.
Yeah, it's horrible, and anybody who's been injured before will tell you the same thing, and it kind of felt maybe a long time over a period. After like the 4-week mark, that's when it kind of started. It's almost like it sets in your head a bit, and you maybe don't want to come sometimes, do you know what I mean, because you don't feel part of it, but the lads obviously make you feel a part of it. You come, you turn up, it helps when we're winning, and it's just great to be back.
Just finally, a long away trip to Stratford next week in the FA Trophy. How important is that competition for you this season?
Any competition, so the league, like I say, it's your bread and butter, but you know the history what this group of lads has done within the cups, and the new lads who's integrated in will be kind of saying the same thing, and like, you've got to believe, you've got to really want it, and that we do. So let's hopefully put a performance on down there. Everything's going to be prepared right, and we've just got to turn up and do our bit.